What's your creepiest glitch in the Matrix or unexplainable thing that's ever happened to you? It was 1985. My ex-wife and I were asleep in our bedroom, the room dimly lit by a thin sliver of light sneaking through the window from a street lamp outside. The faint glow made the outlines of the bed and our surroundings barely visible. Our black Pomeranian lay at the end of the bed, curled up in a sleep, completely unaware of anything unusual. I drifted into a dream, nothing unusual at first. In it, I woke up and reached down to pet the dog, but as soon as my hand made contact, the Pomeranian seemed to shift and warp. His familiar black fur melted into a glossy, slick surface. He transformed into something impossible, a bivalve, an oyster-like shell, black and shiny. My hand recoiled as the shell cracked open to reveal rows of gleaming, glass-like teeth that caught the dim light and reflected it back in a way that made my stomach twist. The teeth glinted in an eerie, unnatural pattern, each row perfect, menacing, alien. I jolted awake. My heart was racing, sweat clinging to my skin. I blinked, trying to adjust to the dim room and make sense of the lingering remnants of the dream. That's when I saw her. My ex-wife was moving backward over the pillows toward the wall at the head of the bed, eyes wide, frozen halfway between disbelief and terror. Her arms were stiff at her sides, tense. I tried to calm her, though my own pulse was still hammering. "What's wrong?" I asked, voice tight with confusion. She pointed toward the end of the bed, her fingers trembling. "What is that shiny black clam thing with the teeth at the end of the bed? Where's the dog?" I froze. My chest tightened as realization hit me. Her words mirrored exactly what I had just dreamt. The same impossible glossy black shell, the rows of glinting teeth, everything. She saw the same thing I had, at the same exact moment, from the same dimly lit angle in our bedroom. For a long moment, neither of us moved. Our Pomeranian remained at the foot of the bed, snoring gently, utterly normal. Yet the memory of what we had both experienced, simultaneously, identically, hung in the air. A cold chill ran down my spine as I considered the impossibility of it. How could two minds dream the exact same bizarre, hyper-detailed nightmare at the exact same time, down to the minutiae of the creature's form? The room felt heavier, as if the walls themselves had taken on a faint, oppressive presence. Neither of us spoke for several minutes, just sitting on the bed in silence, watching the dog, the dim light, and trying to shake off the surreal overlap between dream and reality. The Pomeranian had done nothing out of the ordinary, yet the lingering terror of the vision, what was real, what wasn't, was unmistakable. We eventually calmed ourselves, chalked it up to coincidence or some strange psychological phenomenon, but the memory stayed with me. The unnatural gleam of those glass teeth, the impossible clam-like form, and the sense of uncanny synchronicity. It lodged itself deep in my memory. Even now, decades later, I can remember the precise shape of the shell, the way the teeth seemed to catch light, and the horrified expression on her face as she recoiled backward over the pillows. The chill that ran through me that night never truly left, resurfacing whenever I consider the boundaries of shared consciousness and the strange ways our minds intersect. To this day, the Pomeranian sleeps at the end of the bed. Everything looks normal, but sometimes, in the dim glow of a street lamp, I swear I see a faint shimmer, the kind that shouldn't exist. And I remember the night a dream became something that neither of us could explain.